Hello, my name is Psychic Amanda Marquez and welcome to my channel. Today we will be doing some readings and I'm going to throw up some different potions for you to choose from. So allow your intuition to help guide you as you choose the color potion that resonates the most with you. And then I will do a reading for each potion. If you'd like to skip ahead to the potion of your choice, just go ahead and look in the description and you will find the potions and their times listed by colors. So we're going to go ahead and start with the pink potion. All right, my pink potion people. The first thing that's coming up for you guys is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands shows us that you're ready to move forward in a new direction, but you're really standing on solid ground in doing so. I feel like you have great clarity in your mind. You know exactly what you want to do, exactly where you want to go. Even though the road ahead may feel a little bit rocky and you may stumble sometimes, it just feels like you have great confidence and you know what to do to get the job done. You also have the Strength card showing up for you. The Strength card shows us that you have great courage. It also shows us that your prayers are being answered. It's really important that you remember when you do take the time to pray every single day, or you take the time to communicate with your heaven buddies or your spirit guides, that they do listen to you. It may feel like sometimes you're in combat with them, but that's just because everything doesn't happen on your own watch. So there's definitely effort that needs to be put in. There are different steps to reach your goals. And so as long as you're willing to put in that work, your prayers and your desires are usually answered promptly by spirit, but they do want you to be willing to go through the hard work and go through the process that's going to lead you to the outcome that you desire. You have that courage, you have that strength. Spirit's saying you are a phenomena. You're able to create what you want in this world. And so it's just important that you keep moving forward with grace and know that you're supported through that process. You also have here the Six of Wands showing up for you. The Six of Wands is just simply being in this place where all of the things that you desired are starting to come into formation. Instead of being in a place where all of these things are coming at you at once and you're in this place of chaos, it's like all of this good shit starts to come in at once. And you're like, oh my God, you're just in this place of happiness and joy. And it feels like it's overdue, but it also feels like, you know, you really get to give yourself like a pat on the back, because I feel like you're the one that created that for yourself. You may have had help from the other side, but you're the one that created that for yourself. And you should really be proud of yourself for doing so. So they show me this period of time where you're just kind of floating on cloud nine, really starting to reap the rewards of your hard work. Next up, we do have the Magician card for you. So the Magician is all about taking action, right? If you see on here, you got a rattlesnake's tail here. The thing about this, when you take action, you can get burned. There's going to be times where you take steps in the wrong direction. Maybe you make a decision that doesn't pan out the way that you wanted it to. It's not really meant for you, or it's not in alignment with you. And it's okay for you to have tried that thing. That's how you learn. That's how you grow wiser. That's how you really start to realize what is the proper fit for you, what is going to work for you, and what is going to help you to achieve your goals. And so this Magician card says it's okay to take action. It's okay to try all the different things and find what truly works for you, because through that action is where you're going to find your success. Next up for you, we do have the Hermit card. So the Hermit card is showing a time. Spirit is saying balance here. It's really about bringing yourself into a place of balance. It can't be just work, work, work all the time. You've got to take that time to go inwards. You got to take that time to really allow your inner child to come out and play, to really celebrate the joy in life. Now, even though your goals start to come in for you and you're starting to reap these rewards, it's really important that you just don't suffocate yourself with work. You have to give yourself that time to be playful, to be joyful, right? And to also take time to go inward and to really give yourself thanks and really talk yourself up. So a lot of times we have negative thoughts, the worst case scenarios that come into your mind. Well, this is just suggesting to maybe take an alternative route and start to think about the best things, the best possible outcomes that could happen for you, and really bring those to fruition in your mind. Use some visualization techniques to really see those things start to flourish in your life. And that's how you're going to get these new ideas and this inspiration to create new opportunities for yourself in this world. Next up, you do have the Ace of Wands showing up for you. So the Ace of Wands is what I say is like God's handing you a gift. You have all these grandiose ideas, all these beautiful ideas that are blossoming in your mind. God's like, here you go. I'm going to help you with that. But it doesn't mean that creating those things doesn't come with its own share of effort. But what I feel from Spirit is that there's something special that's coming in for you, something that's just for you, a unique kind of a gift that helps you to blossom. And it feels like it's coming from the other realm or from the spirit realm. So this could be a new psychic ability that really begins to blossom and explode for you. And if you're not really familiar with your own psychic abilities, this could be your own intuition really coming into fruition for you. So really becoming aware. I know when I became aware of Spirit, it was a crazy, crazy process. One day I just woke up and started hearing Spirit. It was so crazy to me that I went to the doctor to see if I had schizophrenia because I could hear Spirit talking to me like it was a regular person standing next to me, and it was scary. So when I went to the doctor, they're like, no, you don't fit the criteria. And Spirit was like, I told you so. You know, I'm here to help you. And so what they're showing me here is for you is like new intuition coming in, that those gifts really starting to blossom and being okay with that. Now, remember, when Spirit brings in gifts for you, it's going to be different for each person. It's going to be dependent on what you can handle in that moment. Spirit isn't trying to crush your soul or scare the shit out of you. So they're going to take it at your own pace. It'll come in gently. Or if you're somebody that can really handle that, you know, Spirit will bring it in how they bring it in. For me, like I was saying, it was really rough for me. The other thing you have coming up for you is the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is what I say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You have all this chaos, all this bullshit just bombarding you, like one after the other. It's just like boom, 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 all this shit coming at you. You're like ducking and dodging and just trying to get through it. But what I get from this is what I call a card of conquering. You conquer all that shit. You conquer anything that is thrown at you, and your heart is still fully intact. So what you think is sent to break you down or sent to break your heart, what might feel very emotional in the moment, only serves to make you stronger and to help you on your path. It doesn't kill you. It doesn't take away your shine. There's going to be things that come in that are really hard to deal with sometimes, and you've got to give yourself compassion, and you've got to allow yourself to feel the feelings, but you also got to get up and dust yourself off and try again. Because if you give up, you're not going to become the conqueror. You're going to fail. And so as long as you just keep getting up and keep trying again, you're going to win. You also have here the King of Swords showing up. The King of Swords shows me that there's this period of time coming in where you truly feel seen by somebody. It could be being seen in your business. It could be being seen by a friend or someone that you love. It could be your boss, somebody that hasn't been showing you as much attention as you deserve, but now you're starting to be seen and they're like, hey, you're doing a good job, and you can really feel that. And so some of that stress starts to dissipate and you're feeling good again. This is a great place to be. It's acknowledgement, but be careful because you do have the Temperance card showing up here, and it's really about balance. So while you're feeling acknowledged, it's really important that you balance that too. You don't want to get addicted to that feeling of acknowledgement. You want to be able to balance things out. It's really about knowing when to slow down, when you need to, not getting into this place where you're constantly craving that attention. You need to know how to humble yourself and focus on other things as well. You don't need to feel like somebody's the song I Want to Be Adored comes up right in my head, and so you don't want to feel like that all the time. You want to be able to humble and step back and chill out for a little bit as well. So it's really all about divine balance here. You also have the Page of Pentacles showing up here. So the Page of Pentacles is divine timing. So Spirit is showing me that the things that you're wanting, and this is specifically Spirit showing me financial situations. So they're showing me the money or the opportunities, the riches, the things that you want, the toys, the additional things that you want in life, the things that are on the side that make you happy, little gifts, things like that. Those things are coming towards you, and it's all about divine timing. And so intuitively, Spirit is showing me that you're going to know when to move, when to make decisions when it comes to business or financial choices. They show me that you do have abundance surrounding you. So there is this constant flow that comes in. So if you're worried about something or a big expense triggers you, something that's unexpected, this just shows you that that financial flow is going to be smooth for you, and it's going to come back in. If there's this unexpected expense that comes in, do not freak out about it. This shows us that everything is going to balance out on the other side of that, so you shouldn't be fearful of it in this moment. Up next, we have our Teal potion people. You guys do have the King of Pentacles showing up. The King of Pentacles is the man of peace. This guy, he's standing on solid ground. But the other thing about him is he's holding on to his finances tight. He's not necessarily sharing with everybody right now. I feel like he's being very cautious with his money, and that's allowing him to have peace in his realm. So if somebody is coming at you right now and trying to ask for money or a loan or something like that, they're showing me that right now it's really important that you protect your peace. Hold your finances close right now. It doesn't feel like the time to be distributing large amounts of funds for people. They do show me the Three of Pentacles here. The Three of Pentacles is a commitment. It's what I call the marriage card. And the way that they're showing me this hand in hand with that King of Pentacles is that they're saying to hold your money tight or close for your family. Your family needs that right now. Your family, it could be your partner, something like that, because they show me the wounded bird for you guys. The wounded bird shows me that there's things coming that you can't necessarily see that'll try to knock you down. And so since we are talking about finances here, they're showing me unexpected finances, financial triggers, things like that. And so in order to prevent yourself from being that wounded bird and for feeling down for a longer period of time, right now doesn't show up as being the time to be like overly charitable, because I feel like there's things coming in that you need to take care of that are specifically for the ones you love that are in your inner circle or your inner bubble. They also show me the King of Wands for you. The King of Wands represents the fact that you're very passionate, that you go after what you want in life, that you are capable of achieving your dreams, that there's nothing that's going to stop you. Even though that wounded bird showed up, this is just showing us that you're going to continue on that path. There's nothing that you pursue that you ever give up on. You show up as being very determined. You may switch gears, you may turn the other way and go in a different direction, but you don't give up. You show up as somebody who goes after what they want. The other thing that's showing up here is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is about happiness. Because you constantly go after what you want and you do so with passion, this is about celebration. So if you have children, this would be celebration for your children. Or if you're a couple, it's celebration or play for the both of you. So this is just play coming into your life because of your passion. You're so determined at the things that you do. And I feel like that's on a business front, or even the amount of love that you give to those that you hold dearly. That shows up as paying off the amount of determination that you put in, because that Six of Cups shows us some happiness and some play coming in for you guys. The next thing that shows up here is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is the broken heart. This is the crying woman. There's something that's going on, something that hurts, something that feels like it's been removed or ripped from you without your permission. So I feel like this is something that maybe you worked hard at, or somebody that you loved, something that's just kind of ripped away and you just did not authorize it. It just feels like somebody just took it from you. They show me this period of mourning for you, just kind of like feeling sad, kind of going through the changes. I heard Ozzy's changes coming up. So it's just a pain, something that comes in that's really brutal on your heart. The Page of Cups also shows up next to that. Now, the Page of Cups is all about, like, imagine yourself standing in the ocean and the waves are coming at you. So you're standing in the ocean and those waves are coming at you, but you're trying to walk forward and those waves constantly push you back. That's what they're showing me around your emotions right now. So even though you're trying to push past your emotions come in like a strong wave, like a tidal wave, and it just kind of knocks you back. So they're showing me that it's important that you do take the time to feel your emotions, because if you don't, it feels like you just go back and forth. You're riding this wave. And so if you just commit some time to really feeling all of those emotions to the fullest and just really allow yourself to process those things, think it through, analyze it, feel it, and allow yourself to release, I feel like that's going to be really healthy for you, because you have the Queen of Wands showing up for you. And the Queen of Wands is all about letting go of the past, putting on your crown, and allowing yourself to move forward, remembering who you are, not letting the pain of yesterday or the pain of things that are out of your control to hold you back from going after what it is that you want in life. Next up, you do have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands shows us that when you allow the pain to fall away from you, when you allow yourself to move past emotion, when you allow yourself to feel that emotion and then you're able to heal it and then you're able to move past it, you've transmuted it, then they show me this great period of blossoming for you, where you're really starting to reap the rewards. You're starting to feel better. This is more of like a physical thing that Spirit's giving me right now. Your body starts to feel better. You start to feel healed mentally. There's not as much chaos going on in the mind or negative self-talk, worry, anxiety, fear, things like that. And so if you take the time and you plant the seed for yourself, and this shows up in a physical sense or a health sense, when you plant the seeds and you decide to make a change for yourself, this could be something, some kind of vice that you're giving up. It could be drinking more water. It could be exercising more, but this shows up specifically in the area of health, making a new goal and really following through with it. You have that Seven of Pentacles, which is what I call the money tree. When you plant the seed, it will grow. And so you will start to prosper more and more over time, but you just need to plant that seed, or put one foot in front of the other and allow yourself to go down that path. Next up, we have our purple potion people. So for you guys, we do have the Moon card showing up. The Moon card is really about being in alignment, but they're also showing me here this giant claw. So it feels like you're being squeezed. So this could be to do with time, or it could be with bills. Everything is kind of squeezing you. We'll start with time. This is just really about, you have so many jobs. They show me the juggler. You're juggling all these different things. You got to fit this in here, this in here. And it's really about scheduling those things out and making sure that, I really feel like you don't have a lot of options and making sure that you have like a lot of time for yourself. It's just really making that little bit of time that you do have for yourself quality time. Really making sure that you're doing what you need to do for yourself in those moments so that you could be the most productive as you're going through this big squeeze here. You also have here the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is somebody that comes in and they work well with you. So this could be marriage. This could be a couple that works really well. Your partner is meeting you in the middle. And I always say that this flower represents children growing. Or if we're talking about people without children, this is two people that come together and they meet in the middle, and then love really starts to grow and blossom from this. So this is about somebody meeting you in the middle, 50-50. You're not handling everything by yourself. And so if we're talking about a domestic situation, which Spirit keeps bringing me back to, we're really talking about divvying up tasks here. Not one person should be cleaning the house. That should be something that should be divvied up between people. Everybody has tasks. They're showing me a chore chart where this person has to do this on each day. Just let the person know. And if you do it in the form of a chore chart, there's not really a lot of butting heads because everybody knows what they need to do when they need to do it. They can just check it off. When you make it accessible to the other person, this could be even in a job scenario. When you make the information accessible and easy to understand for the other person, that you start to see those changes. They see it right in front of them. They can easily grasp what it is that they need to do, and they make those changes, and you start to feel like you're being supported in a much better way. You also have the Lovers card showing up. The Lovers card in this moment represents strong intimacy or passion. So the Lovers card showing up with this Two of Cups. We got both of these showing up together. I feel like you have a choice between this energy and you have a choice between this energy. And what I like to say about the Lovers card is that this is somebody that you're very, very attracted to. It could be somebody that you have so much lust for. There's a lot, when you get along, there's a lot of passion there, a lot of attraction. When I talk about the Lovers card, I call it my one night stand card because it doesn't represent a relationship that withstands the test of time. It's usually like an in and out kind of, you know, you see those snakes, they're interwoven, they kind of dance with each other for a period of time. So it doesn't mean that it lasts one night, but it's really about understanding the difference between somebody that meets you in the middle, right? Somebody that's meeting you in the middle and giving you 50-50 and helping you to grow, or somebody that just wants to dance with you between the sheets. So that's that heavy, strong kind of sexual energy there. And Spirit's just saying that you really need to ask yourself what it is that you are craving more of. Do you want that solid foundation? Do you want that partnership? Or do you want to just have intimate moments or a lot of passion? Because they show me an option for you to make a choice between one or the other. But I feel like in order to make that choice, you're going to have to let go of one to have the other. So it really shows up as a decision for you. So the next thing that shows up for you is the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is about moving forward. The Three of Wands is showing up next to the Star card. Boom, boom. We got the Three of Wands and the Star card. Three of Wands says that there might be a lot weighing heavily on your mind. The way that it shows up next to the Star card is saying that it's time for you to really reach out to Spirit, that you do have some help, some unexpected help from Spirit, some guidance from your guides. And that Three of Wands, the way that shows up is just like really taking a moment to sit out in nature, whether that be under the stars or something like that, and really channel the energy of Spirit, because they have information that will help you to move forward in life, or to let something go, or let someone go. You also have the Four of Cups showing up. The Four of Cups, I feel like you're being called out in this moment by Spirit. The Four of Cups is saying that you need to let something go, but you don't want to hear it. That's why you're feeling really sad or overwhelmed. It feels like something that you just don't want to hear, but it's actually a gift for you, which is represented by that flower. So Spirit is trying to let you know something, and it may feel like you're being bombarded or going through a cycle over and over again, and things aren't changing. It can get really dark while you're in the storm, and then the rainbow comes out on the other side. And so there's something that you need to change, or somebody that you need to let go of that you're really holding on to tight, because maybe you feel like they're going to change or something like that. But it doesn't show up that that changes. What I get is a cycle that just keeps on playing until you're ready to let it go. And so even though this may not be what you want to hear, Spirit shows me that you need to learn the lesson so that you can move forward. They'd show me the Queen of Pentacles on the other side of that. And so the Queen of Pentacles, boom, that lady's holding on to her money, right? She is unfucking bothered. She's not bothered by anybody or anything around her, because she is highly focused. She's glowing. She's feeling her best. She feels great. She is supported financially. She's in a place of peace. She doesn't have other people's energy bombarding her all the time. So that's where Spirit's trying to get you, is to this place of fulfillment, of feeling honored within yourself, of really not needing to lean on anybody else to be able to take care of yourself. So it's really a strong independence card. And so when we look at this reading all together, I feel like it really is about independence, letting go of people that are no longer serving you. It could be a person, it could be a job, something like that, some kind of energy that is no longer serving you, and you've been dancing with that energy for a while, and it's just time to let it go. Let it go so that you can heal and you can find your independence and you can find what you're truly looking for in this life, and be happy. Next up, we do have our blue potion bottle people. Okay, so for my blue potion bottle people, you do have the Knight of Pentacles showing up. So the Knight of Pentacles is showing us some unexpected rewards. These are things that we have not seen yet in life. It could be something of value that's coming in for you. It could be a gift. It could be a promotion, something like that. Something that you weren't expecting, but it really uplifts you. You also have the 10 of Pentacles showing up here along with that. So that 10 of Pentacles shows me that Spirit's watching over you, that there is abundance around you, happiness. There's a lot of good times ahead. This could be like vacationing. This could be something that goes along with that Knight of Pentacles. Whatever it is that's coming in for you, it feels valuable. It feels like something that brings in joy for you and your family, or for you and your loved ones, that really helps you to make the most out of the moment. It just feels like unexpected joy or unexpected bliss. It feels like new possibilities open up for you guys. So joy, happiness, being able to plan things, visit, like vacations is what I'm getting here. Something like that really brings in a lot of good times. The other thing that they're showing me here for you is the 2 of Pentacles. So the 2 of Pentacles represents, it's what I call my yoga cards. It shows me being able to balance money, being able to balance finances, but this is also feeling your best when it comes to health. And also when we're looking at this in terms of the other cards that have come up in this reading, we do see the ocean. We do see a lot of indications of some kind of travel or vacation that's coming in for you. But that 2 of Pentacles is definitely showing me that you're going to be feeling really good. They also show me a lot of follow through when it comes to your health. And so you're starting to, even when you're going on these vacations or these trips, you're starting to feel good while you're on them. You're not feeling bogged down by the amount of stress or negative energy that you've had to go through to get there. It's almost like this period of calm, and you just feel your best as you're going through this. So you're really able to enjoy the moments that are coming for you. So they do show me you having been in this place where you're processing a lot of stress, or maybe you were worried about finances, something like that. This is just an overwhelm, a period of overwhelm that you're overcoming, because they show me the Queen of Wands next to that. So that great period of overwhelm, feeling like you're on a roller coaster, people coming at you, problems coming at you, unexpected issues that have been arising. They show me that there was a lot of chaos or darkness that was on your mind, that was driving you crazy. But that Queen of Wands shows up right next to it, which shows us that you're putting that in the past. You're putting that behind you, and you're able to move forward with grace and ease. Put your crown on, Queen or King, and you're feeling your best. You're moving forward from that. You're not feeling that trapped energy. You also have here the 7 of Wands showing up. The 7 of Wands is all these things that were coming at you, but now you're in that place of conquering. So they show me just great strength, right? Like being super strong, being able to overcome all of the things, a period of celebration, happiness. They also show me here the Knight of Wands with that. So the Knight of Wands is this period of confidence. So all this shit that was coming at you, you're in this place of confidence now because you went through all that shit and you learned from it, and you also realized that it couldn't touch you, that it had nothing on you, that you were able to get through it. And you also can look back at that and think about how much you stressed about it and realize that maybe it was a bit too much. And so for next time when things start to come in like that, you can just take it a little bit easier on yourself and know that you're going to get through it. You don't have to overwhelm yourself with fear and anxiety and overthinking. That's one lesson I feel like you can take from that energy now that you are getting to this place where you're able to overcome it. The other thing that shows up for you here is the Chariot card, and this is what I like to call my Archangel Michael card. The Archangel Michael card, the Chariot card, represents being able to move forward, and I always say it's being able to move forward with protection, knowing that you're protected in moving forward with grace, confidence, just being in this bubble of protection or safety. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck because it really represents that protection, knowing that you're going to be all right, that everything is steady and at peace for you as you're moving forward from difficult situations. Next up, we do have our yellow potion people. So for our yellow potion people, we do have the King of Pentacles showing up for you guys. King of Pentacles, he's just kind of minding his own business, tending to his own crops, tending to his own issues in life, being at this place of peace, but also being in a great place of stability. I call him the man of peace because he's just really focused and going inward. But next to him, we do have the Seven of Cups showing up. So for that King of Pentacles, that Seven of Cups is showing up. Somebody is coming in to tempt you or to take away some of that peace from you. They're definitely showing me here the snake. So the exotic woman shows up. She's trying to tempt you or pull you away from your place of peace. So this can be like old vices coming up, people from your past that are trying to tempt you, trying to take you off the path that you're on, trying to inflict their own views upon you, trying to stir things up within you. They maybe don't want to see you shining in the way that you're shining. Your peace intimidates them or irritates their demons. And so they're showing me somebody coming up that really tries to test you. The King of Pentacles shows me that you're able to peacefully move through that energy, that you're wiser now. You know how to deal with that energy. And so it doesn't have to cause conflict or issues for you, as long as you're just vocal and you're open about how you want to proceed with that situation. They also show me here the Six of Pentacles for you. And the Six of Pentacles represents a payday coming in for you. So they show me some kind of awards coming in for you, some abundance that's coming in that's unexpected. So they show me a good cash flow for you. They show me rewards coming in for you. But this also shows up after you are letting go of this temptress. So there's a payday for you if you can avoid temptation. Make sure that you avoid temptation in order to get that payday. It's almost like Spirit is testing you. And let me tell you, Spirit will test you over and over and over again until you make the decisions that are right for your soul. The decisions that are going to help you to grow, to heal, and to thrive in life. So when you're being tempted, make sure that you think things through before you just jump in and make the same decision again, or a decision that's going to be not good for you. The Queen of Pentacles shows up. The Queen of Pentacles is the woman of peace. So she's chilling. She's happy. She's sitting in the sun. Ain't nobody bothering her because she made the right decision and she's not afraid to tell people no. So this is really about learning how to say no to people that are coming in and trying to break you away from the things that make you happy. They may talk about the older version of your, bring up things from your past, things that you have already changed and you've grown. And they show me like a butterfly that's come out of the shell, that maybe these people don't understand that there's this thing called change in life. And so they expect you to be like this old version of yourself. You're able to say no to these people and to move in a way that's peaceful and graceful and beautiful for you. That's in alignment with what your beliefs are in this moment. They also show me here the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is kind of feeling like your hands are tied. This keeps going back and forth. You have decisions to make here. You have a choice between something that's good for you. You have a choice between something that's not good for you. You have free will, so you're going to make a choice depending on what you want to do. This is about me and what I want to do, or what I want you to do, or what Spirit wants you to do. You have free will, so you're going to make that choice for yourself. But you can clearly see here the difference between the energies in these choices. Somebody's coming in trying to pull you off of your path, trying to get you to do dumb shit. And so if you make a good decision, you're in this place of peace. If you make a bad decision, feeling stuck, you feel like you can't move forward. It's complete opposite kinds of feelings. So I hope that you will make the right decision for you. So they do show me here the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords is walking away with your head held high. You slayed the big bad wolf. And so I really do feel like you're going to be making a good decision here. I want you to make a good decision is what I'll say. The Six of Wands shows up. So even if you do make a bad decision, this is what I call the God has your back card. So you can make a bad decision and you can learn from it and you can go through a cycle over and over again. That's okay to do. It would be preferable to make a decision that's the best for you. But if you choose to go backwards, or you need to have finality or completion or closure or something like that, and you need to go through something another time to learn a lesson, I feel like you will make it through that process and you will learn a lot from it. But they do show me the Fool card. And so you just need to know when it comes to this, you're either dealing with a snake or you're dealing with a flower. So you have either good energy or you have bad energy coming out of this. You either have peace or you have stress. And so that decision ultimately shows up as being in your hands. But regardless, the information that you get from it allows your cup to overflow. So you got the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups says no matter which way you go on making this decision, as somebody comes up and brings up this toxic energy, it kind of like lures you in a little bit. So either way that you go on this decision, your cup overflows, because either you learn something so important for you to learn, like a lesson that's been trying to hit but has just been missing. You either learn a lesson that really helps you to grow in the future, or you make the right decision and you find peace and balance in this very moment. And so either way, your cup overflows. Next up, we do have our Amber Potion bottle people. The first thing that you have coming up here is the Page of Wands, the Fox card. And so when we have the Fox card coming in, this is just saying to beware of something that is too good to be true. The fox in sheep's clothing, somebody that you can't necessarily trust. They're gassing you up, telling you all these things that you love to hear, that sounds so good and so perfect, but you just need to be careful of that energy, because a lot of times people will tell you exactly what you want to hear so that they can get what they want out of you. And so they're just saying to beware of a fox in the hen house. You also have the Nine of Pentacles showing up here. So the Nine of Pentacles is showing me great abundance for you. Spirit is bringing in signs for you. They're showing me that they're trying to communicate with you. So when we talk about that communication, we also talk about the Page of Wands, that Fox card that showed up. And that Fox card shows us that somebody's around you that maybe can't be trusted. And so Spirit is trying to send you signs so that you can make the right decision on how to deal with this individual, push them to the side, or be able to protect yourself from their energy. Because they do show me the Knight of Wands for you, and the Knight of Wands is saying that you need to be prepared for battle. You need to be prepared for some kind of negative energy that's coming at you. You need to be able to battle this Fox card here, this person that is coming in that's trying to veer you off course, or trying to, I just feel like, get in your head and make you think things that aren't true. They just show me to beware of this person. And that Knight of Swords shows me that you do have the energy to combat this person. You do have the intelligence to combat this person. You are able to see through their bullshit. You've got the Ace of Wands showing up for you here. So the Ace of Wands shows me that God has your back, that we're putting something right in front of your face. If something is too good to be true, it's right in front of your face. You're seeing it. Your intuition is already showing you that it's not right for you. I feel like it's really important that you listen to your intuition. You do have that Ace of Wands showing up. God has your back, that you're being gifted intelligence. You've got the Sun card that comes out for you. So no matter what, this person that's trying to come at you, he can't really mess with you. He can't throw you off your course, because you got the Sun card showing up. And the Sun card shows us that you've got great blessings coming in for you. You have a lot to be happy about, and you don't need whatever this person is trying to sell you in order to be happy. You also have the Three of Cups showing up. The Three of Cups represents celebration with friends, good times. And so there's a lot of good things that are coming in for you. And the other thing, because there's maybe somebody in your group of friends that isn't necessarily your friend, they may be fronting, they may be trying to pretend like they're your friend, but they're really not. They're saying to communicate with the friends that you really do trust and spend time with them instead. It is okay to let somebody go to protect your own inner peace, because you've got the King of Cups showing up. King of Cups says that you really just need to protect your own inner peace. You need to really listen to your intuition and trust what you get, and allow yourself to see people for what they are, to have faith in your own intuitive hits so that you can make good decisions for yourself and be happy. Because ultimately they do show me that you have great intuition and that your gifts are flourishing, or you are growing in a spiritual way. And so you are going to get a lot of intuitive hits that are going to be meant just for you. And it's almost like spirits showing you who's for you and who's not for you. So that, right, you can weed out the people that are untrustworthy, or the people who are sly, slick, and wicked, right? Many blessings to you all. Thank you for sticking around and getting your reading today. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Many blessings.